night and day. Quite honest, I don't know how you do it. Because there's no way in hell I can represent the music that they play now.
Oh, I don't have to play the music that they play today. I don't have to. That's the beauty. I don't have to. I get to play old school. No, I get to play exactly what I played. No, I would never, ever, like, you know, a couple new songs I have to play here and there, but for the most part, it's 10% of what I have to do. So that's why I love, because I truly believe people are like, oh, you know, you get such a great rating, so many people listen. I'm like, I play what they want to hear. My show, in my opinion, is just a trip down memory lane for a couple hours on your way home after the boss gets on your nerves and before you get home to holler at the kids. It's just that little break in between that just takes you back to a place in time that makes you happy and makes you smile. So, yeah, I couldn't be on the beat right now, I can tell you that. There's no way in hell I could play any of that nonsense that they play now without making a comment. They would fire me by now. Let's just keep it real. I probably would last a week. They're like, you can't diss the artist and play him too. I'm like, well, I mean, really, I didn't even like, Yvette will tell you in the late 90s when Destiny's Child came out with Pay Your Bills. I
hated that song.
I don't like using the H word, but I really didn't like that song. I didn't think that it was helpful to young women. Anywhere, wrong message, wrong everything. Can you pay my bills? It just sounded like a lazy bitch waiting for somebody to come and take care of her. It just bothered me, and I did get in trouble. Like Yvette will tell you, every time I played the song, I go, play your own bills, get a job. Like, and I would get hotline by the boss. Remember that every time? Did you please stop saying that? Or we get the flashing light, we get the hotline, or Mystical to back that thing up. I'm like, could you imagine backing it up for him? Did you see him? Like, so yeah, I used to get in trouble. So I am where I belong, playing old school music. I am where I belong. Thank you so much.
We'll take like 2 more questions.
I just want to say, because I have 3 children. My oldest is 13 and my youngest is 5. And just coming up with music, I'm always trying to. They hate it, but I'm always like, nope, BS, or 107.9. Because the music that they play today, you know, to hear love-making songs or just the crap that they play on the radio. For my 13-year-old, which I'm always trying to get him to, you know, old school. Come on, let's break dance in the living room. Come on, babe, do the windmill. Show me the windmill. I'm always busting out the old videos because I'm like, growing up now is scary.
It is.
And the music that they play
but
now
you can't
is
hide
scary.
it from him. What you're going to have to do, in my opinion, just for all it's worth, is to let him know how foolish it is. Because he's still going to hear it in school. He's still going to hear it on his iPod. His friends are still going to play it. And you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's going to be there. So, like I did with the Destiny's Child, like I did with my nieces that I raised, to let them know that, what a dumbass song. Listen to that. You know, point out that it's dumb.
Yeah.
And I ever see you backing up for a Mystical, I will bust you upside the head. Because you know they're going to hear it.
Yeah.
So you're just going to have to, you know, just let them know. Separate the nonsense from what's real and let them make their own decision. But just let them know there's other stuff out there. But you're not going to.
I know. I
just stop clicking that button off, girl, because they're going to cut it right back on as soon as you leave the room.
Yeah, that takes me back to my daughter when she was little, when Little Kim came out. And yeah, and it's like you can't hide them from everything because they're going to see it somewhere, you know. So the best thing to do, like B said, is just give them knowledge on it. So when Little Kim, like she came on the television one day and I walked in while my daughter was watching her and I just stood at the door. I said, oh, she is so stank. Oh, no man is ever going to like her. She'll never get a husband. And, you know, I was just talking like that. And little kids listen, you know, so I just indirectly was saying things. So I bought her godmother a little mini skirt. And I put on the box, you know, happy birthday, your goddaughter, Atia. And her godmother came out and said, thank you, Tia, for my little skirt. And my daughter said back, she was only 5. And she said back, she said, I didn't buy you that stank dress. So I was real happy she said that because I'm like, she listened, you know. So it works, you know.
quick question. Are you still at HYY?
No, I had a great time at HYY for about 15 years, and about 10 years ago, I went on my own, and I've been making films since.
Well, the reason why I was asking is because of the political climate,
Mm-hmm.
public broadcasting, and so forth. These are the type of stories that I think public television should start transitioning to more, so that they can have more membership.
You know, it would be so great. What I said earlier is that this was sort of created in this sort of spirit. I felt like I worked in kind of a laboratory before, where there was a pot of money. It wasn't a big pot of money, but it was for people with young people with ideas and energy to take chances, and we got permission to run. And that actually doesn't exist now. And it's heartbreaking. So if I ruled the world, I would take over the station, and I would make a pot of money for each of you to go out and make a movie that talks about what life is like for you on your street. And then we'd air them, and everybody would understand a little bit more about each other. But it doesn't exist now. I'm sad to say.
So where are you now? What's your company?
Oh, it's me. Glenn Films, ever. On the 3rd floor of my house. It's a really great job. And I feel really lucky to be here tonight. Really,
Glenn had a movie last year's Philadelphia Film Festival?
Yeah.
Is it out yet, or what's?
We're still hoping to sell it. I've done since Rap+City. Then I did a film for HYY called The Sounds of Philadelphia that was about all the breadth of music made in town, from country to hip-hop to classical. And what I really liked about that movie is that it sort of showed a lot of connections between musical forms and this place. But then I've done works on gay civil rights and a lot of artist films and a lot of films about new vein of film about mental health, and so that's kind of all interesting things. And I want to make a new history film because I want to capture this.
All right. So where are they now? I guess. Yvette, what are you up to since?
I'm sorry because my DJ is calling me. I invited her to come down. Sporty Shorty, if you noticed, that was on the film. That's who called. Schoolly. So I'm just asking him to let her know what's going on, or if she's trying to find a place where we at. So there it is. What was the question?
Where are we now?
Right now I'm acting. I just performed. Yes. I just had my first starring role at the Marion Theater with Tony Terry, John Canada that played Flash on the 5 Heartbeats. Yes, we did a great job. That was like my 4th or 5th play. I forgot. But I would love to still do music. That's where my heart really is. But sometimes I think like, wow. I told somebody the other day, they was like, can you get on, somebody hit me on Facebook and asked me, could I get on one of their albums with them? I was like, I would love to, but I think I'm getting too old for the game. And it was like, shoot, what's his name? Jay-Z, about 50, you can get on. And that was his response. But I would love to, but I mean, it's going to be new to me again because I'm still from the old school. So I don't want to, they have the up-tempo beat and the beats they're playing now. And then I come on and I'm like, yeah, to the beat, y'all. Check it out, y'all. I don't think that transition will set in with the record. So I kind of got to bring myself up to speed, but not where they are, but still incorporate the old school with it. So, what?
You're a mother.
Yes, I am a mother. I'm a mother of 3. My daughter, she's 18, soon to be 19. I have a 12-year-old and an 11-year-old. I have my own business as a daycare, Tiny Town Child Care. And I wish I was still on the radio with B, but I did that for some time. We started out on 103.9. I co-host with B for a couple years on the radio station. And I just had the opportunity to co-host with her again. What was that, Friday?
So good too.
Yeah, we had a ball. I do miss radio. But I think that's it. But hopefully, I maybe get a movie deal or something from this acting. That would be nice. Directors. Call me for the next reading.
Well, you got gig this Sunday, right?
I do?
Don't you?
Friday.
Sunday.
Call us, man. He doesn't know.
Yeah, I do. I do a lot of stuff. I can't mention it because I might get arrested. No, I'm just actually I do sold out Sundays at the Gold Club. It's soul music. I play anything from like Isaac Hayes, Sade, Public Enemy.
Where's that?
It's a strip club. But it's fun. It's a family type strip club.
In a little alley.
It's on 15th and Chancellor. It's fun. I'm telling you, come down, the girls are nice. What?
I'm still giving him that same look 30 years ago.
No, but it's fun. It's fun. You can bring your girlfriend.
Where is it?
15th and Chancellor.
In the alleyway, though. He wasn't lying. Is it the post office?
No, it's fun. I still do cartoons. I do Octoon Home for it still. I'm doing a new cartoon called Cookie Rabinowitz, and it's a band, and I play a stripper named Chocolate Spider. All great black men have to play a black woman sooner or later, right? So I have a band. My band is named Cookie Rabinowitz. Also, always working with new material. I work with Joe Street from Black Street, and we have a band called International Super Sport. I still tour, I still DJ, I still film compose. I just did a movie that was filmed here. It's called Alpha Girls. It's like the like the teenage slasher movies. I play a cop, I'm always doing something. And I got something coming up with Redman. And we're doing something for G4 because they actually seen something that did a clean show on July 4th because nobody didn't think I could do a clean show. So now people are calling me for television gigs because I can do 15 minutes with no cussing.
Very good. I'm so proud of you.
You should be so proud.
Way to go, man.
And I have a son who's a Marine. He's somewhere around here somewhere. I think he stepped out. He's embarrassed. I don't know, Rashad. My daughter is 10, and her favorite radio station is Jazz 90 actually. Yeah. She's like she goes to sleep. No, she can read and write music. She comes in the studio and she said, that ain't she. I'm like, well then you fix it. And she gets on the keyboard and fixes it. Piano, yeah. Yeah, so I'm doing my thing, man. It's like like I said, I'm kinda humbled. And actually, we got partial funding for the Schoolly+D movie, the story of my life. Yeah, so we got a director and a producer. She's from Philly, and she's won awards. So it's gonna happen. So it's kind of like if you've seen The Fighter, because that movie touched me. It's kind of that movie.
Fictional. Somebody's gonna play you?
Yeah, we gotta get somebody to play me.
Play you.
Who would play you?
Play yourself.
I like that kid. See, if I tell you what kind of television shows I watch, y'all gonna be like, "Yeah, sucker." It's this show that comes on. It's called like The Family. It comes on like Friday nights or something. That's what I do on my Friday. No, there's this little black kid, and somebody's laughing. But I'm like, what I'm saying? I think me and probably like only women watch this show. It's like because I grew up in a big family. I watch I got 9 brothers and sisters. So anytime something with the family comes on television, I watch it. I'm just geared to it. That's my soft side. I watch all this family, all that shit. Brothers and sisters.
Gangster rapper.
Hell yeah. That's what I do on my Friday nights. I stay home.
That's about right.
You know what I'm saying?
It's about right.
Yeah.
That's an extreme.
So I guess, I don't know. And I get into my car when I need to cheer up and listen to you. So I'm always calling.
And texts me.
I know.
That was my shit right there. Play it again.
It's the truth because that music just reminds me of being like out in the plateau in your car. So that's the only way I can listen to I just get in the car and just drive around Gladwin like I'm still in the hood and listen to you. And that's 3 days a night. So.
And I have to say that we forgot to tell you guys that we are performing for Lady+B's 30th anniversary. Schoolly and I at the Get your tickets today. So that's our next upcoming event.
When is that?
21st.
The 21st
on Sunday night. August?
Sunday the
Yes.
21st. Tickets on sale now.
Have to be clean that night.
Yes, you have to be clean. My children will be there. Just behave yourself. I've been telling people on the radio it's a family-friendly show. So try, Schoolly, try.